Hi everyone, it's Helen here from the Coffee Apple, and today I am playing with Sarah, just to this side.
Hello everybody.
And over here, this is Vanessa. Can you see? Hi Vanessa. Now Vanessa's not here at the moment. We are going to play for her. This game is called Raccoon Tycoon, and basically you're going to be scoring points. The aim of the game is to have the cards that total the most amount of points at the end of the game. The most important cards you will be having are your railroad cards and your town cards. Each of those determine the point score at the end of the game, and that's what you're going to be collecting. However, in order to be able to get those cards, you are going to be spending... Sarah's going to grab the phone. We are going to be having some money, and we're going to be buying different goods, and they're going to be worth different amounts of money. So to start off with, each player gets $10 each. So this is Sarah's one for me, and then one for Vanessa as well. Now, you don't just get the $10 to start with. You also get 3 production cards, and they look like this. So on the bottom side that says production, that's what is being made, and at the top, those 3 will go to Vanessa. And normally if I had a second pair of hands, you would alternate how you are. Oh, excellent. Would you be able to deal us out 3 each, please? See, there's my second set of hands.
Oops.
All right.
Oops, one more for me.
One more for you. So these cards here we will also touch base on, but we're going to show you how to do one hand to begin with. All right, so let's pretend that it's my go, and it is my turn. I'll go first. Thank you.
Let actually be
All right, so I'm going to play this card here. And in there, down the production, I've got a choice. I can choose 3 of those particular elements, whether it's wheat, coal, iron, or goods. So I'm going to choose 2 goods and 1 iron, please, Sarah.
Certainly. 2 goods.
Thank you.
And, oh, where's an iron? That's
and
iron.
1 iron.
An iron. All right, and what does that cost you?
It's going to cost 1 coal.
Oh, did I give you a coal or an iron? I gave you a coal.
Oh, she mixed up.
Sorry, got confused.
There we
1
go.
iron. There we go. Oh,
Sarah,
I'm sacked from being hands.
The second set of hands is destroying the video. There we go. So we've got our 2 goods and our 1 iron, and it's going to cost 1 coal and 1 goods. Right. Now the coal, this is the pricing system up the top up here. So each time somebody purchases them, the price of it goes a little bit further up. Now I'm going to discard that card just over here, and that one is now done. And I'm going to pick up 1, because you always need to have 3 production cards in your hand. So at the end of my turn, I've still got my $10. I've got my 2 goods, my iron, as well as my 3 cards. Sarah, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to get 2 wheat and a wood.
2 wheat and a wood. And again, the price goes up.
So coal, goods, and the wine
Goes up.
All right, and I need to grab myself a wood. All right. Channeling my inner Ness here, and I get
and Vanessa is going to have a go. What are you going to get, Vanessa?
Oh, Ness would like. What would Ness like?
Very early in the game.
Ness likes wine.
All right.
Ness is going 2 wines and coal. Now you're allowed to pick up 3.
From the production.
So 3 production each turn.
Yes.
And you can have a maximum of 10 in
10 in your hand at any one time.
Yeah.
So for example, I've got 3 down here at the moment. These rounds would continue along until you've got quite a collection in front of you. Or, for example, if I wanted to start earning money straight away, I might say, Sarah, it's my second turn. I'm going to cash in. I'm going to cash in my 2 goods.
Your goods. Now, at the moment, goods are worth $5 each.
So it is normally better to cash in when they're worth a little bit more money. But for the sake of teaching you guys how to play this game, I'm going to cash in my 2 goods.
Which means you get $10.
I get $10 just here.
But then they drop by the number of goods you sold. So you drop down by 2.
So the price goes down. So price is going up and price is going down. I'm going to put the goods back in there. And now I've got myself a little bit more money.
Well, now I've got 2 wheat.
All right. What are you going to do?
I'm going to trade in my wheat.
Excellent. What are you going to get?
I'm going to get over here and get myself a town.
So
a whole town for the price of 2 wheat.
So to buy the town, you could either have 2 wheat or any 4 of the other tokens. And these scoring points, these are what you are going to be scoring at the end of the game. So those ones here. When you are stacking the town cards, they go in order of least costly to most costly. And you've got different points, and right down towards the bottom, you've got 5 points. So as the game continues along, it does get more expensive.
And then at the end of the game,
higher points, I should say.
If I happen to have some railway cards, for every matching pair, I get extra 2 points.
So it is good that when you're working with the railway cards as well as the town cards to relatively try and keep them even, because you want to pair them up in order to score more points at the end of the game. Now, so it's going to be my turn again. These are my 3. Oh, Vanessa's turn. Sorry, Vanessa, I missed you. All right, Vanessa. Now you have. We didn't give her an extra card. Excellent. So Vanessa didn't Vanessa just do those ones, and now it's my turn again?
No, hang on. Ness wants to trade in this one, and she
wants
to get some coal.
All right, lovely.
She's after this town over here.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to be saving up for.
Wheat,
thank you.
And wood and coal.
Wheat and wood and coal.
And 2 goods and a coal.
So as you can see, Vanessa's stash of production or commodities is increased here. It is growing. Mine is not, but I've cashed some of mine in, which is mine. Mine is not. Is not larger. All right, so I'm going to have a look at my production card again. And you know what? Actually, I'm not going to buy anything with this time round, although I definitely could. What I'm going to do is I want to get a railroad card. So I'd like to go a fat cat or a top dog. I think I might go top dog. All right, Sarah. I am going to bid $6.
I bid $7.
Vanessa, what are you going to bid?
She bids $8.
$8.
$8,
Oh, well, I really want the top dog card, so I'm going to go 10. What about you, Sarah?
Well, I've only got $10.
So you're going to bid 10?
I bid 10.
Oh, Vanessa's also only got 10, so it's going to knock Vanessa out. She's out of the running for the top dog. I'm going to go 11.
You can have it for $11.
For 11. So I know, because Sarah has only got 10 left.
Make you work for it, though.
I am, yes. So I'm going to be sending some of my money now. It's going to be going to the bank. Sarah's going to give me my change. And now I have got a top dog card, and that's going to go in my hand just here. So towards the end of the game, this particular card is going to earn me 4 points. If I have 2 top dog cards, I'll have 9 points. If I get 4 cards, I'll have 23 points towards my total score. So what you are going to want to do is collect different groupings of animals, and preferably all the same, because as you can see, there's 2 fat cats there. If somebody managed to purchase both of those, the point score at the end will be 7. And depending upon the starting price, you will find that the end that it brings in your VIP points or VP points will be higher. So quite often your cost price to begin with in your, I guess, auctioneering is going to be slightly higher. All right, so I've just bought this. Sarah, what would you like to do?
I feel like I should buy a building.
You're going to buy a building.
Yeah.
Okay. So the buildings are located around here. And when they're initially set up, you are putting the B ones down that start with basic, because they are your basic sort of commodities that you're working with. There are a few other ones that you can choose from, but you do have to choose from you need to have the 4 spots build. The other ones that you don't use, they just go back in the box. So which is what we've done just here. All right, Sarah, what one are you going to buy?
Oh, what do I feel like? So for every one of those, when I get a turn, I get to pick up an extra commodity in my turn. It doesn't count in my 3.
Okay.
So what would I like more of?
Coal is looking quite good at the moment. Coal's got quite a high buy. Yeah, it's got a good high buy price.
I think you're right. I might go coal.
Excellent.
Right? So, and for every building that you have, you also can hold an extra commodity in your hand. So if you've got 3 or 4, you can have 13 rather than 10.
Yep,
Very
which
handy thing.
it is, because these are your commodities that you've got in your hand. You can only hold normally 10 at a time unless you have purchased a building. Now, of course, we're going to swap another one over here. The Governor's Mansion is $30 to get, and for each town, you get 1 extra VP point. So it could be quite good in the end, depending upon how your split is. Now, Vanessa, it's your turn. Okay, Helen. Now, Vanessa needs another card to choose from. Sorry, Vanessa, I forgot to do that for you. Now, what do you reckon Vanessa would like? She's getting a little bit of a collection here.
No, we had a plan. Ness was going to trade in her coal for Black Friday.
That's right. So Vanessa has just bought her first town, which is just over here. And I'm going to put the coal back in. Excellent. So Vanessa is now starting on the town. So I've got the railways. Down the track, you are going to want a mixture of both towns as well as railways, because you are going to want to equal them both up as much as possible in order to double your point score. All right, so for me, I've only got one of these, so I definitely need to get a little bit more money in. So I'm going to put down this production card just here.
And what would you like?
I'm going to go 2 iron and 1 coal, please.
Okay, and that's going to cost
a wheat and a wood. So as you're purchasing one thing, the other ones quite often go up.
Oh, hang on. What was that on? I think that was on one.
Okay. Right. What are you going to go for, Sarah?
I need to get some more.
Yes, Sarah's getting low.
I need some money. I need to get some goods.
So the only way that you're getting money in is by selling these different ones.
I'm going to get my free extra coal.
Okay.
One of those. And then...
so it's definitely worthwhile to get these building ones.
I'm going to get some 2 wood.
Yes.
And a goods. And that's going to be putting up the price of coal and the price of wine. All right, Ness's turn.
All right.
All right, Nessie, what does Nessie want to do? Nessie's going to... She wants to get some cash.
All right. Are you going to sell something?
So she needs to get some things.
We need to get a bit more stock in.
Some more stock in. I think... What do you think? Alright, Ness is going to get some goods. So 2 goods, because they're worth more at the end and their price always seems to go up. And some wheat. And that's going to make wine go up and coal go up and iron go up.
And as you can see, all the prices at the top score. So, for example, if you are, if you're buying a couple of those, you're going to be multiplying by, depending on how many you've got in your hand that you're wanting to sell. So keep in mind that the higher it gets, the more money you will be bringing in. So it's
and
always...
then you can outbid everybody for the fat cap.
Exactly. So everybody's watching these go up and at the same time wondering when someone else is going to try and buy it, and you want to try and get it before they do. All right, so I could still do with a little bit more money. I forgot to get my 3rd card, so let's have a bit of peek at that. So over there to buy the beaver Ford, I would need 2 logs or any 4. So I could do the 4, but I think I don't have any logs, so I'm going to do this one here. I'm going to get some wheat, some logs, and some goods. So wheat, logs, and goods. And that will go in my stash just here. And then down the track, I'll pop that one in there for my 3rd one. I will be able to sell those according to the prices that are shown on there to get myself some more money in order to purchase more of these railroads and towns. So Sarah just went and purchased
some
wood and some beaver Ford.
I purchased beaver Ford for my 2 woods. All right, next. Channel my inner Ness. What does Ness want to do? Ness needs some money, but none of these are really looking... The only thing that's worth anything at the moment is coal, and she doesn't have any.
I reckon 4 of those to buy the molehill. So 4 of these, because what we'll do is we might count up what we've got at the moment to show people how the scoring works towards the end of the game.
Okay.
And we'll just pretend that we've gone through. So normally a game would finish when either the railroad cards are all gone or the town cards are all gone. It's around about a 30-minute gameplay. So as you can see, you're going... Oh, sorry. Oh, it just disappeared.
Okay.
So around
I'm knocking all sorts of things over today.
So once the railway have gone or the town cards have gone, you will have accumulated quite a stash of hopefully railways and towns, together with a little bit of money, and you are going to be counting it all up. So
Sarah, now it's all a draw. Because you're worth 4.
I know.
I've got 4 and this has got 4.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I didn't. All right. So maybe I should have rigged it a little bit. Let's rig it a little bit. All right. Let's show the ideal. What would you pick? So, say we've been playing for about 25 minutes. Game's nearly over.
Okay.
Sarah, what would you expect our hands to be looking like?
Oh, hang on. All right.
So Sarah's going to mix and match.
I'm going to do a really quick deal out here. Okay, we'll go 1, 2, 3.
Now, this is just to fast forward the action speed.
Let's pretend that happened.
We're just pretending that we've gone through all the hands, we've purchased everything, and we are getting our basic.
Cats, so you can have it. So, that's controversial.
Oh, it is.
Sorry, I'm allergic to them.
Which, when we had a cat, our cat knew that.
Oh, I used to like to jump on
He did.
It was hilarious.
He knew you were around. All right.
You like fat cats. And that's all.
All right.
All right, let's just say that's how it ended.
So we have fast forwarded as if we have played multiple hands in this in order to show you how that it's scored.
Now I have to use math.
Sarah, you love your maths so much better than I. So I'm going to pop these out of the way because these ones no longer form part of it. This bit here also no longer forms part of the scoring. That is the money when it comes into purchasing all these different cards. So these different cards themselves have each got point scores on them. And depending upon whether or not they're equal.
Do one hand, I'm not adding everybody's up.
Oh, that's a very good idea.
Really,
which
know?
one?
Well,
no, it's all right.
Technically, it doesn't really matter who won because...
Yeah, we faked it.
Yeah.
But all right, let's go to the fat cat.
So
what do you reckon?
Got 1, 2, 3, 4 fat cats, so that's worth 19 points.
Excellent.
All right.
I like
You've
that.
got 2 top dogs who are worth 9 points.
Excellent.
So that is 28 points.
And now?
And then, and you've got enough of these to pair with all of those.
Definitely.
So all of those are going to get the bonus points on them.
Excellent. All right.
So what did I say? 29?
Yes.
All right. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 2.
Yes.
So that's 34. Plus 4 plus 2. So that's 30.
Yep.
No, 40.
Yeah, 40.
40.
44.
46.
46.
46 points.
So that would be the scoring for this particular hand here. And then everyone would need to do the same with their own hands as well to see who in fact scored the most amount of money for Raccoon Tycoon. Again, it's a great game. Sarah said the instructions are not too bad to read.
They're not too bad. Ness says there's a really good video that she was watching to get
excellent.
the intricacy of the gameplay. The actual setup for it I thought was really good in the instructions.
And the quality in the illustrations, they've done a really, really nice job. It's not...
Well, they're good quality cards. The pictures are all beautiful.
They are. They've done a really, really nice job.
I really like this way of tracking what commodities are worth.
And you really do have to...
You sold what? 5 of those.
I know. I was
$70 before.
I was really happy with that because that actually gave me some bidding power to be able to take the girls on to buy these railroad cards, which really, really helped because when you are adding all your point scores together at the end, what I do need to work on a little bit more next time I play is really working on the buildings, buying more of those because when you've got those at the start, they're going to boost your points towards the end when you're purchasing, and more money means you're going to have more buying power when it comes to both the town as well as the railroad cards. All right, I think that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. It's pretty cute. It is called Raccoon Tycoon, and Sarah dropped the box, so I'm going with this little cute. Now, interestingly enough, it does have, that's the game, it does have this little one here.
That's to keep track of whose turn it is. If you get a bit confused.
Okay, excellent. Very, very cute little guy.
The one thing we didn't touch on is when you're bidding for the railway cards.
Yes.
So if somebody else wins the bid.
Yes.
So if somebody starts the bidding and then they lose the bid, it's still their turn.
Okay.
They don't lose their turn.
They don't get to go again.
Somebody's lost it.
Yep. But be prepared. If you're bidding, you've got to have the money to back it up with it. So if you're planning to buy something else, really concentrate because some of these are worth different points. So, for example, your top dogs have got a higher point score at the end than your sly foxes. So sometimes digging your heels in just to try and stop someone else is not going to be fantastic in the end when it comes to coming down to your point score. All right, guys, have a great afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. And this is Raccoon Tycoon, recommended for ages 8 and up, but it does going to take a little bit of understanding to understand the different strategies behind it. So definitely be prepared to give it a couple of goes. Definitely watch our video again if you get stuck, and if you've got any queries, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you all later. Bye.